What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having an amazing Friday and feeling a bit better. Most likely some sort of food poisoning. But let's not get too detailed about that, you know? But happy to make sure, let's try our best and get a first place this game, as we always try our best. I do have to say, playing friendly matches with friends does kind of change the way you think and play. So, friendly matches are fine as long as, like, I understand some friendly matches you would play just to have fun with your friends. You try to go for bigger hands, but slowly that does start to creep into your usual play style. So it is a bit dangerous in some ways. But sometimes play with your friends. It's totally fine. Having an amazing time. That's different purposes, right? Here, we already have a win condition. Play the red. Here, any 2-5. We don't necessarily need to go for a half flush. Had the dealer not played a pawn to white, I probably would have gone for it. Sure. This gives us a possibility of all sets, all triplets. I mean, so back there, yes. Although 2-5 would have been a much better weight. The risk to reward, the amount of tiles that we are discarding, which was 2-5. Player on the left most likely wants P suits, either the 2-5-8 or the 3-6-9. I actually can't play that. I play the 2-5, get hit by the left. Play the 4-7, hit by the dealer. Man. I guess the only good part is one, right? The player on the left is Leech plus 2 north. Had I gotten hit with a 5, I would have been extra tile, so it would have been the same amount. The only pro is to choose. I mean, I didn't know at the time, but was I able to choose between the two, I would have dealt into the dealer, because one, dealer round keeps going, right? And two, despite the 1.5 that I get hit with, it wouldn't have been there's no Uradora. Here, not really going for a half flush. Wow. But I didn't want to discard any more of these tiles. Player on the left also wants P tiles, so we're just getting rid of those before it's too late. And of course, they play the east right when I get the other one. They played all 1s and 9s and still were able to get in Leech. By the way, that too is very ambitious. I should have just played the east there, but it's fine. Never punished, right? 7, we go for it. I'll play the 4. So either, okay, now it's definitely P suits. This is dangerous. I have to risk it. Ooh, gets through. So 1-4-7P. That's the first thing that comes to mind. This is more safe. They have played a 2. I'll stick with a 3-6. I didn't want to pawn the east because it doesn't improve my hand. And worst case scenario, yes, east will become a safe tile to discard. Wow, we're gonna need some help here. This will have a 2-5. Dealer gets their win condition and their win as well. Wow, don't need this. Originally, I was hoping to get some more tiles here, so maybe I could have gotten for half flush. But since dealer has their win condition already, I'm already playing from behind. So I'm not going to be too aggressive. Well, seems like we can still make it. I should play the 4 first. Play the 8. I'm actually scratching my head right now. A lot of thoughts are going through. Obviously, first thing that comes to mind is they want P suits, so maybe 2-5-8, but that's not a real clear indicator just with the AP. It could be that they still want the 2-5. And now they just gave them an extra 3 more Dora. Great. Bruh. I can't play any other tile. Or just get good, you know. The reason I played the 5 is because the best I could get from the 2-5-8, because they play the 8P, right? Player on the left also played the 8P. So first thing is, okay, and I have 2 9Ps. Player on the left also played 1. So I can only assume 1, they don't need big P suits. 2, they played the 8, so at best 2-5 might be the safer option. Safer, but not definite, right? And next is, well, basically that, because it's pretty much like I have no evidence of 147, 369, or 36 being, or 147 being safe and 36 as well. So it's like nothing compared to something at best. So I played the 5. Fortunately, dealer wasn't as fast enough, so they weren't intent by it, and I wasn't punished for it. By the way, 1, 2, 3. I was too greedy. I wanted to go for the half flush. Give me a 9. Ooh. I actually don't think this would be safe to play. On top of that, I already played 9, so fine. I'll get rid of it before it's too late. What am I doing? Here, going for the 6-9X. Are there any left? 1, 2. There's 2 on the field. So if I see a 5 and 9, I'll just pawn. Wow. And then there, had I gotten another 3 or 1, I would have just played a 9 and be in Tenpai. Next up, I'm trying to greed for this 9 Dora, but seems unlikely. I'll play the 1 first because we can still use the 3 and 5 here. They're most likely going for half flush, so these are all dangerous tiles that they're going to need. Play the 2 first, getting rid of that. We still have the 5 option open. At worst, we'll use the 4 as a pair. I guess we're not using it as a pair. We could go all triplets. We do have win condition. I'm going to give up the 2-5X. I must keep these. I'm not going to be able to play them. And the reason why I kept the 8-9 over the 3-4 is because most likely they are going to play when people start to defend or play other tiles or discard tiles that they don't need. For example, if you had 6 and 9, right? There are more connecting tiles with 6 over the 9. So they would play the 9 first, despite there already being 1 on the outside. And I'm not playing these because player on the left needs them. Yeah. 3-6. See? In this case, it was a 6. Here, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep the 8 in case. Don't need the west. Wow. They get the win condition, unfortunately. They are just extremely better. We could go for a Pianfu here. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what comes in. Don't need the white. Obviously, they are going for P suits now. We are in Leech. It's a really bad way. And there's many more to expand. For example, if we draw in the 8, we'll have a 3-6-9 way, right? I promise this is not a pre-recorded. Nice. Had we gotten it from 9x, yes, it would be an extra itsu, but don't need to. Since our points are still so close, don't need to make any too big of a hand just yet. I mean, on the flip side, you could also say that since the points are so close, you know, and it's only East 3 and on a 3-player South game, that you could go for a bigger hand. It's also a fair argument. Here, we go for 6-9p. And then build some 5p as our pair. Or just, you know, pair this. Obviously, we're going to take this pair over 1p pair, right? And yes, you could have gone for seven pairs there, but I don't think... Never been a big fan of. We don't need to. But I am dealer, so... And the chances of someone playing this 8 is so minuscule. But a 3-6 doesn't seem too bad to me. I'll pretend I'm not in Tenpai. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already pretty big. And with 1.5 off a dealer, they will just shrivel up if. And here, if they're very detailed, they'll see that I played a 9 from my hand instead of the one I drew. Wow. They need a 6 as well. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, East is not the wind anymore, so I can't be able to use this. Originally was going to go for half flush, but we connect with a 6-7, so a bit less likely. Player on the left gets their win condition. 5, 6, 7, can't really argue against that. Going to play the 1, 2. This will become a pair. Never mind. I mean, who knew you're gonna pick up all 4 East, right? Uradora, maybe? Why would you think you'd be able to play the 4? And they were punished. And now their remaining dealer turn is passed, so it's going to be hard for them to come back. Next, we could go for 7 pairs, but I think this is much better. Going to play the white. Wow. Hopefully we pull in a 6 or 9. Fine. We are 1 away from 7 pairs. I can't. They played the 4, maybe because they have a 5. No, it's unlikely. Wow. They did have a 5. Yeah. So here they were thinking about going for what, 3-6 or 2-5, but instead went for the double pair. All right. We can do something with this. A lot of variety. 6, 9p here. Probably don't need this 1p. There's the 2, 3, 4, or need a 7 here. A lot of variety. Oof. Now we have to pick and decide. We can go for all simples, but we don't need the 1. Here, I'm thinking about discarding the 2p possibility for the 4p. And here, since, for example, I can go just 2x pair, I can go set of 2s. 2x and then 3, 4. Wait for the 2, 5. 6, 7, 8. Let's get rid of this 3p before it's too late. What I'm looking at is player on the left has played 2. Wow. Let's see. I could play the 1, go for a 7. With all simples. That could work. They played a 5. They don't need an 8. A 5 is very likely to come out. Now I just changed to a 6. I think I kind of don't like this, but it's fine. We get there. Sometimes when you just change things around too much and just flip-flops, ends up, you should have just stayed it where you were at originally. All last ahead by only 7,000 or 6,100 to be exact. Here, well, 3, 4, 5, amazing. They played the South. We'll follow up with that. We're 2 away. We need a 2x. Okay. We could turn this into a pair or 1, 2, 3. Don't need this anymore. Here we could have like if we pull in a 3, we could have a 2, 5, 8. Player on the left is mainly the person we have to defend against. All right. Do we play the 1? Yeah, you don't need to keep it. The 2 we can still use. What am I doing? There's 2 whites out here already. I can just play it. I'm going to keep this just for just a bit. It could be their win condition. Gets through. Here we're still looking for maybe an 8. We do actually pull the 2. And no, I'm not trying to go for a draw. It just so happens that I'm playing very safe here since I'm ahead. If worst comes to worst, we just draw this out and then we get first place. Wow. By the way, you're in last. 9. And no, I'm not going to play this. I'm just going to back off, play whatever they played. Because even if they sumo, I'd still get first place. Unless it's a Yakuman. In which case, yeah, there's nothing I could do. What you got? Qingyizi. Because I shared the bill with the player on the left. So it's 12,000? 16,000? 24. Feels bad, man. And we go into extension. Wow. Alright, that's fine. We could totally work with this. I mean, they do say the game's not over until it's over, right? Here, this will be a set. This might be our pair. We do have win condition. It'd be amazing game that they pull off if they do get first place. Red, 1.5. It's fine. It's fine. We're still in the game. It's unfortunate. We could have done something with that, but it's fine. Alright, we just have to find a way to don. That's all we need right here. We have enough points on the board to pull to a first place. But you also have to realize in this kind of situations that we are pretty much like whoever gets hit, right, loses. Obviously, they are going for... Ooh. Let's dodge for a bit. Dodge for a bit. Relax. Do we go for 7 pairs? Because if they sumo, I still get 3rd place. I'll play 2s. That's the last tile I want. I think I have to go for 7 pairs. Or we draw this out. I mean, obviously the best scenario is this player. They did switch. All right, we're going for 7 pairs here. So 6 is a very big indicator. Whoa. That's fine. The white is fine. If they don't, yeah. I must play this. I actually have to be in tempo here. Nope, that doesn't help. The 3 gets through. Uh-oh. 9 gets through. I am fully 10, but I'm at least in tempo. And I can long off of this since it's the last half. Nope, I don't get there. I think they backed off. That's very important for them because had any one of us gotten there, right? He had the last tile. He shouldn't have drawn the north and just played it, unless they were pretty much. Sorry, I'm a bit focused on the game right now. Had they, maybe because the player on the left had a really good weight, yeah, I probably would have gone for it as well. Here, just need a 4-7p. This, I'm holding on to it because anyone can pull since it's the current wind. I'm not going to take that. That's my pair. That's also... Oof, I should play the 8 there. But it's fine. We can still... If 1 was my pair, 2, 3. The 4 still works. 7 still works. They're opting to go for X suits. We don't need to make a big hand. Wow. Nice. Oh. And we get the extra 1,000 points because they left it on the table. Unfortunately, we're still short. That's fine. Play the West. We have a win condition now. 369p. Amazing. We get there. Yeah, we'll just play the red. I'm just gonna go basic and not hold on to it because usually, yeah, I would hold on to it. Oof. Obviously 369 here. What do we got? 1, don't need it. A lot that connects with 3, but pretty much I'm just looking for a pair here. Fine. If I get the 7, I can play the 8, go for a 4-7, or 369, a single 9 weight. So it's white and north, that's 2,000. I still don't have enough. I need some sort of a Dora or bruh. I was hoping to be able to keep the possibility of drawing a 9 in since that's a Dora, but now since they leached, right, I can long. I mean, first off, I have to get there. It's a single 9 weight. and actually win the game. This is a very close match. Oh, this. What can I say? It is one of the few matches I'd say it was one of. I'd say these opponents are at master level. All right, they understood when to play, how to play, and honestly, yeah, had I lost this match, I would say fair play. Fortunately, with a single 9 weight, we were able to pull through and get our first place. And yes, 30-minute match. One of the longer games. But still, hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Today's a Friday, right? And also enjoy the content. Please, it would help out a lot if you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else, other games you want to see me play. And as usual, peace.